You guys are doing amazing. I mean, if you've made it this far, you've learned a lot of the stats, you know about writing your goals down, and you've been through the Rope Smart system for setting your goals and achieving your goals. And all that stuff is awesome. But the last piece of the puzzle is giving you a clear framework as to how to achieve your goals. If you've ever felt like sometimes when you start thinking about all the goals and all the things that you want to do, you get like a little bit overwhelmed. It's like, oh my gosh, where do I start? Right? We talked a little bit about the deer in the headlights approach, that thing that was like so many bright lights coming at you. It's like, I don't know which way to go. And the deer, much like us, sometimes make the wrong decision and run right towards the truck. So in saying all this, I want to give you a framework, a complete outline that says, hey, this is how we achieve goals. So you know the Rope Smart system about how to do all that, but now we need the framework that says this is how we clearly outline our goals, and this is how we pick one of these goals from the framework and the implementation of what we do, and we apply it in the Rope Smart system. So without further ado, let's get after it. I call this the goal achievement framework. And it's something I spent quite a few hours working on. It's something that I've used myself a lot through my life. Again, if you get strategic and you go through all this stuff, it'll clearly help you out. So the first goal that I want you to write out is like, what's the goal for the year? What are the things that we really want to achieve this year? On your first sheet in this section is your top goal for this year. What do you want to do? Write it down. It could be one thing, it could be 3 things, it could be 10 things. I don't know what your situation is, but I want you to write them all down. So the first thing is, we're going to write down our goal for the year. The big shabammy, the main thing that we want to do over the course of the next 12 months, what is the goal for the year? Next, okay, once we know what we want to do for the year, we're going to break it down for today goals. What are the goals that we need to do today, right now, to potentially lead me to this big, massive goal at the end of the year? And sometimes, here's the thing, we get lost in, oh my gosh, I got this main huge goal. I want to make $1 million. I want to start a family. I want to do this. I want to make the national finals. I want to do all these things. But if you don't break it down and what you got to do today, right now, then you're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to get so overwhelmed with all the stuff going on that it is very difficult to move forward. So break it down. KISS. Keep it simple, silly. So for myself, for example, I want to produce content in video that helps and serves thousands of people, tens of millions of people. I want to reach the maximum number of folks that I can because I want them to get my sense of optimism. I want to implement and help them. So what do I got to do? Okay. Every day I got to get up and I got to spend time on camera. I got to get comfortable looking into this lens and talking, which, believe it or not, is quite difficult. It takes practice. It takes training, but I got to do it every day. I got to create content. I got to write blog posts. I got to write, Instagram captions. I got to put all this stuff together. I have to do it every single day. So my only goal for this video is to add value to your life. And guess what? If I add value to your life, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share this video. And also, go ahead and leave a comment below. If you think this video rocks, let me know. If you have a topic that you want me to cover another video on, leave it in the comments below. These videos are made to make you better. So I want to serve you at the highest level. What do you need to do today that is in alignment with our yearly goal? Not rocket science. Anybody can do this. If it's, I want to save $10,000 by the end of this year, okay, break it down by the day. Today, I will save $30 every single day. Now, this is where a lot of people get messed up, okay? They think about today, just today. I also want you thinking about tomorrow, today. So one of the life hacks that I have and things that I've done for years, I constantly am reflecting on what I need to do tomorrow, today. So that when I wake up in the morning, it's like, oh, what do I do today? I got to do this. I got to do that. I'm running from one fire to put another fire out, and I'm not living reactive. I'm living very proactive. I know what I need to do the next day. There are no surprises. I know that every Friday I've got to get feed. I know that every Friday is like my day that I regroup everything for the ranch so that on Monday it's ready to go. Now, I also know that every week I'm going to be putting out content. So I can be thinking about this content today that needs to go out tomorrow, or today that needs to go out, the next week, the next month, the next year. I have all that and I have it stored away and I think about it the night before. So after our today goals, we simply have tomorrow goals. And a lot of times they could be exactly the same one as your today goals. The point of this exercise is for you to put it on your mind the day before of what you need to do. Remember, your big goal for the year, we got our today goals, we got our tomorrow goals. They all align in the same trajectory. It's not up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, life's going to throw you some curveballs. Okay, it's going to be difficult at times. It's going to be tough, and that is 100% okay. And you're a normal human being if that happens. I promise you, you are. But if you have a system in place, our today goals, our tomorrow goals, our year goals, okay, they're all in the same trajectory. They allow you to live more organized and structured to get more done in a day. Too many times people wake up and they're in reaction mode. Oh man, I woke up too late. I didn't get enough sleep. And all that stuff, guys, it starts the day before. People don't want to wake up because they went to bed too late, because they drank coffee too late, because they watched Netflix too late. They did whatever stuff. They didn't start reading a book. They didn't start getting away from the screen and start slowing their mind down. This is all ties into goal setting. So much of productivity, so much of the goals, so much of the things that you dream, want, and desire just boil down to a system of you just thinking about it and executing on it and having a plan and being prepared. So if we're talking about our today goals, at the end of the day, you have to review what you want to do tomorrow. That way, when you get to tomorrow, those now are the today goals, and then you can review tomorrow's goals again. It's very simple. Some people call it a checklist, but me, it's very simple. Today's goals, tomorrow goals, yearly goals, and then we have another one. You got to ask yourself, what needs to be done today to reach my goal within a week? If you're thinking that I want to do this great thing, and you're thinking it's going to take you an entire year to get it done, I want you to think about that a little different. I want you to step it back and say, if I want to reach my goal in a week, how do I get that done? Okay, because a little bit more into this exercise, I'm going to be teaching you how to cram it all down and get it done so much faster. That way you're so much more productive, and then you knock that one pen down, and then the rest of them start coming. So our today goals are important. At the end of each day, we're going to review our tomorrow goals, some things that we want, and this can be very simple. This exercise should not take you 30, 40, 50 minutes. It should take you 3 minutes. That's it. 3 minutes. Very simple. Again, ask yourself what needs to be done tomorrow to stay on track and accomplish with my goal in a week. There is a reason I keep bringing up week, and I'm going to go through that here in just a minute. But if you're a person who's struggling with getting the momentum and getting the ball rolling, I have something amazing for you. It's called the Cowboy Challenge. Down in the description below, I want you to accept the challenge, the Cowboy Challenge, to give you momentum, to give you resiliency, to give you mental toughness, to go on and chase life. And you can check that out. There's also a ton of free stuff in the description below. Keep in mind, the goal is to time collapse based on knowledge you now know to shrink it down way quicker. So we're going to dive in quickly into our lifetime goals. I want to save $5 million. I want to be worth $5 million. I want to impact millions of people around the planet. I want to change the lives and donate food to the hungry. What are the lifetime goals that you have? A lot of times people don't even think about their lifetime goals, right? They're just drifting. They're just like, this happened, so I'm going to go this way. This happened, so I'm going to go this way. This happened, so I'm going to go this way. Pretty soon they wind up in a spot and they have no idea how they even got there. I know this because I've watched it happen over and over and over again. So what are your lifetime goals? What's the thing that you truly, truly desire in deep down in your heart in your entire life? Is it to have an amazing family? Is it to be financially secure? Is it to retire with a certain amount of income? Is it to become a champion at a rodeo? Is it to make the national finals? Is it to be a world champion? What's your lifetime goal? If your lifetime could work out exactly how you wanted it, what is it? Because I'll tell you, the goal of becoming a world champion for me has kept my life on a trajectory that would have normally been like this. It would have been wavy. No 2 days would have been the same. It would have been up and down. It would have been literally miserable, to be honest with you, because through these goals and through these, lifetime goals, think of a lifetime goal as like the lighthouse that's so far out. You have no idea how far it is, but you can see that light. And you know that eventually you're going to get to that light. You don't know what the seas are out there. It might be up and down. It might be turbulent. It might be calm. You don't know. But you see the light. You know that land is coming. You know that success is coming. That's what a lifetime goal is. It should be so far away that you have no idea, how to get it done. But you know that you're going to get there at some point. And the truth is, this is why I want to dive into this goal tip, is don't focus on the how. Focus on the why and keep knocking out your today and tomorrow goals. Because if you focus on the how, what's going to happen is you're going to get so overwhelmed that there's no way that you can achieve your goal. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, it's too far away. I can't see that far. I have no idea how I'm going to get there. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen in the economy, or if I'm going to lose my job, or what's going to happen to my health. I don't know anything. There's so much that you don't know, but we do not focus on the how. Focus on the why. You do your today goals, your tomorrow goals, your yearly goals, and bam, pretty soon you look up 10 years is boom, blown by, and you are crushing it. Think about me 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was an incredibly struggling rodeo athlete. I mean, I'd made the finals, but I was broke. Shay and I started talking, and we were getting to know each other. I was trying like heck to impress her because I thought she was the most beautiful thing that I ever seen, and she is still to this day. But I was really struggling, and I didn't want her to know it. I was really having a hard time. But through keeping my goal, hey, I want to be a world champ. Hey, I want to make the national finals. Hey, I want to have this much money. Hey, I'm dedicated to my family. It's all worked out. If I was going to say, hey, I want to have a $1 million riding arena, when I had zero, it's too big. Or you get thinking, oh man, $1 million, how am I going to pay $1 million? It's crazy. There's no way. So don't think about the how. The how comes through execution. The how comes through executing your today goals, your tomorrow goals, your yearly goals, and bam, your lifetime goals just appear in front of you because I promise you, 10 years will blink. I mean, think about how quick this year has went by. It's crazy to me. So we got to have that lifetime goal, but do not get caught up in the how am I going to do this, how am I going to do that, how am I going to do that. You think about the how when you're doing day-to-day things, weekly things, small goals, simple things like that, but you don't think about it on a massive scale. And if you have to, just focus on the step ahead of you. That's really all I'm doing. Is I'm breaking down your lifetime goal into small achievable steps that can be done day by day by day that give you the result that you want over an extended period of time. That's really all this is about. So we got our lifetime goals. Now, here's the exercise, and this is what I will leave you with. This is very important. I know that each one of you can do this. I know that each one of you have the ability and the mental fortitude to stick it out and get this done. I want you to think about on your yearly goal, if you could pull one of those goals out. So I don't know if it's 1 for you or 10 for you. I mean, probably list like 10. If you have them, if you have 5, list 5, but don't just list one goal for the year. We want to focus on a few more things than that because one goal is too small. But what I want you to do is that if you could accomplish one of your yearly goals in the next week, which one would it be? Write it down and why. Why would you accomplish that one thing? Which one would it be and why? Now you could think about this. Okay, I got my yearly goals here. I got this, and this that I want to get done. But there's one here that if I really focus my effort on, I could possibly get it done in a week. Now, once you have that goal pulled out, that's when you start breaking it down into your today, your tomorrow goals. Because here's the thing. A lot of times we're drifting and we got our attention pushed in so many directions that we don't actually get done what we need to get done because we're 10 minutes on this, 10 minutes on that, 10 minutes on this, 10 minutes on that, 10 minutes on that. Don't bounce around, get focused. Tell yourself, hey, if I could go and accomplish one of these goals in 1 week, how do I do it? And then you begin to break it down. You break it down. You put it in your today goals. You put it in your tomorrow goals. And then you just keep reevaluating. If you want to take it deeper, set a 30-day goal. Set a 2-week goal. Whatever it is that you need to do. But this system is not rocket science. And once you achieve that one goal in 1 week, then you back up and you start all over again. You back up and you say, okay, I got that one knocked down. I got some momentum. I'm kicking butt. Let's go. Goal number 2. Can I have this one done in a week or maybe 10 days? What do I got to do to get this one done in 10 days? I got to do this, and this today. Tomorrow I'm going to do this. Bam, you're rocking and rolling. Okay, you guys see how this works? Basically what I'm doing is I'm teaching you guys how to time collapse and focus intensely on one goal, one outcome. So all these other goals within your year, within your lifetime, with all that stuff, that's just out there. You're peeling one of them out and you're saying, I'm going to get this goal done in a week. And you're intensely focusing on this one goal using the Rope Smart system. We're going to know our result, our obstacles that we want to come. We're going to prepare, we're going to execute, we're going to strengthen, we're going to measure, we're going to accelerate, we're going to reevaluate, and we're going to have a time frame. And bam, what is the time frame? It's 1 week. 1 week. That's it. All you have to do is keep peeling off that 1 year goal. Peel it off, peel it off, peel it off. Yep, I got this one. I'm going to stick this one goal into the Rope Smart system. I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to get it done in 1 week. Through doing this, I'm going to reevaluate my goals every single week if I can, and I'm just going to knock it out. And I'm going to be like a professional bowler. When I throw that ball down that freaking thing, it feels good to knock all those pins down, doesn't it? It feels good. To me it does, because I don't do it very often. I'm a terrible bowler. I'm going to be honest, I haven't done it too much. But it feels good to knock some stuff off the list, to achieve some stuff. See, that's when you get confidence. That's when you go to the next level. That's when you say, hey, I did it. I did it in a week. I had it on my year list. I did it in a week. And that's how I did it. And now that I did that, I can do something else. Now, I want you to be realistic. Sometimes if you say, hey, I want to make $1 million by the end of the year, it may not happen in a week. That's okay. But through peeling off your yearly goals, the smallest ones first, say, hey, I think this is going to take me a month. Nope, let's do it in a week. Let's get solely focused on this one goal, this one thing, this one outcome, this one dream, this one goal, this one desire. I'm going to knock it out of the park. Bam, you're going to get some confidence. You're going to go on to the next thing. Guys,
do me a favor. If you like this video, let's you and me make a deal. Let's shake hands. Yeah, that good, firm cowboy handshake. If you like this video, do me a favor. Share it with somebody. Subscribe to the channel. And my end of the bargain, I will bring you everything I know about being a high performer, a world champion, and an entrepreneur. If that sounds like a fair deal, go and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment too, because I'm going to answer every single comment that comes in on this video.
I plead you, use these systems. Use your goal achievement framework. Use the Rope Smart system. These things will help you, I promise you. And I'm bringing it to you with energy because I want you to feel my passion. I want you to feel the way I feel. I want you to have an amazing family. I want you to have the money. I want you to have all this stuff because I know you're not a selfish individual. It's not about you. It's about who you want to become so you can help others. And that's really why I'm doing this. I could be doing a million other things. I know a lot of influential people and I could have a job making a bunch of money and all this stuff, but I don't want that. I want to help you, but I can't force you to take action. I can just try to transfer the energy through the camera and make you get after it. Because if you don't, the outcome is not good. The outcome is basically theft of your life. Don't do that. Stay focused. Stay engaged. Keep reviewing your goals. Your yearly goals, your daily goals, your tomorrow goals, your life goals. Use the Rope Smart system. Stay in check with all this stuff. Winners are strategic. Winners have a plan of action. Winners have execution. Winners track. They measure. They have time frames. They have all that stuff. And I want that winner to be you because this is the year that you deserve it. You've been through enough hell. You've had enough heartache. You've been through all that stuff and put that stuff in the past. I'm not going to say the past, and it can kiss my ass. That's what I tell myself. Something negative happens, that's what I tell myself. And I don't cuss that much, but it's the truth. You've been through all the heartache. You've had the injuries. You've had the bad runs at rodeos. You've had the financial struggles. You've been there. You've done that, and you do not deserve it in your future. You do not deserve that. So execute these systems that I'm teaching you, and I'll see you guys at the next one.
Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I truly will read every single comment on this video. And guess what? If you want to watch another amazing video, check this one out right here. I know that it will serve your life. Take care. Adios.